What's going on, my lovely little twat weapons? Icy Angels here, and as you all know, today is my second anniversary on FanFiction. Yay! So apparently I've been on the site for 2 years, so in my latest chapter of Home in the Land of Abundance, so I asked you guys to ask me questions, and I would answer them in a Q&A type video, because I need to upload to this channel more, so let's get started. I have my lovely blue phone here, which I love. Look at this case, it's so beautiful. First question here comes from PokeRocks27, who has been around on my fanfiction thingy for a while. 4 questions, if I can count properly. I can't, I really can't. First one is, how did you create Angel? So, for all of those of you who came from the Pokemon side, Angel is my OC character for my Sonic series, and I thought of her because I really wanted to make a strong female character with a lot of sass and a lot of badassery, because those don't come that often in the Sonic franchise. If we're just looking at the games, I'm not sure about what the comics are doing, but whatever. So I think I was like 12 and I saw the movie The Lady and the Tramp 2, and I absolutely loved the character Angel. I loved her attitude and everything about her, so that's where the name comes from, and part of the attitude. And I thought I based Angel a lot off of my personality, because I can be a very sarcastic person when I want to be, and a few other very strong, confident, sarcastic females in the world of cartoons and animation and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the gist of it. Closing. Next question, also from PokeRocks. How exactly did you plan out episodes for TDU? Surprisingly, I didn't. I just wrote, and whatever came into my head, I used. Like, sometimes I would try to use certain challenges that would help further the plot with whatever drama was going on, but usually I just thought of something, I'm like, okay, let's roll with this. And whenever I would start losing ideas, I would just like watch some episodes of Total Drama World Tour, and like I could kind of build off of those and kind of make whatever challenge I did with the characters I use, and maybe turn the universes around a little bit and use that as inspiration. Next is, why exactly is this story so awesome? Because I wrote it. Just kidding. I think this Pokemon story is good, and I'm proud of it because I've been playing Pokemon for 9 years, which is a really long time, so I know the ins and outs of the universe and how it works, and so I'm more likely, I'm less likely to make mistakes or mess up a character or something. But it's also, I'm very used to writing with OCs as main characters, so in a Pokemon, the protagonist has no personality at all, because that's you, and that helps with the immersion of the game. So you can pretty much do whatever you want with the personality of the player character, and the rivals usually have pretty flat one-dimensional characters, so you can kind of twist it a little bit and figure out how you want to work that character in harmony or disharmony with the other protagonist. And you can flesh out more characters, add more backstories, and it's just, you can't really go wrong. You can't really get that bad of writer's block, because there's always a plot for you to follow. It just depends on how much you want to branch out on that specific plot. So I think that's why the story is awesome. Also because I wrote it, but phone, stop closing. Okay, and what is your YouTube channel? youtube.com/IcyAngels452, but if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you've already found it, so good for you. Next question is from the lovely Upbeat But Negative, and these amazing reviews. My mind is still blown that they are so amazing. Okay, first question. What was the worst thing that's happened to you in a Pokemon game? When I was 11, I was playing White version, and the only Pokemon game I had ever played before that was Red and Blue, so of course I had no idea what a shiny was. And I was in Celestial Tower, and I ran into a shiny Litwick. Of course I didn't know what a shiny was, and I thought my game was haunted, and I didn't understand why its flame was blue, so I ran away. That's pretty much it. Second one, how do you feel about the upcoming Sonic Boom Fire and Ice? Okay, so I watched Kobanemani456's video about this, and I agree with a lot of the points he made. He's it's good that they're learning from their mistakes and trying to improve, they're trying to make I think less emblems required, and they learned that the Wii U version was absolutely horrible, so they said, nope, we're only going to do a 3DS version. But it's also really stupid. Why would you continue a series that, if the first one sucked, why would we buy the second one? And why would you continue a series that was pretty much one of the main factors that got 300 people on your company laid off? That is my question. But why would we buy Sonic Boom Fire and Ice if Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, aka Shattered Hopes and Dreams, sucks too? Like, where's the logic there? Make a modern Sonic game that's good and doesn't have any gimmicks like Sonic Lost World or anything. Just make Sonic go fast. That's all we want. We want platforming and going fast. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do stupid puzzles or combat or anything. Just make Sonic go fast. Are there other languages you know how to speak in? I understand very little bits of what my mom speaks, which is Tagalog, and I took Spanish 1, so I kind of know Spanish a little bit, so hopefully in the next couple of years I'll become more fluent with that. Number 4, what got you into fanfiction and the types of stories you write? Okay, so my first story was a Hunger Games crossover where I took 12 districts and threw in characters from the most random places. I had the Pickers from American Pickers, I had Chun-Li and the Old Man from Pawn Stars, I had Sonic characters, I had Pokemon characters, I had Looney Tunes characters, and I just put them in there, and that all got started on Yahoo Answers. In fact, I'll put a link to the original question where I all got started in the description. I asked that question. I was in study hall in 7th grade. I was super bored, so I'm like, let's see if I ask this, let's see who responds and who can come up with a logical reason. And people responded, and I think I got 7 or 8 answers, which was like a lot for me at the time. So I'm like, I kind of want to write a story about this, and I did. And that's how I got started. 5. Do you have any pet peeves? Any related to fan fiction? Yes, actually most of my pet peeves are related to fan fiction and the internet in general. One of my pet peeves, like in the normal world, is people chewing with their mouth open. That's annoying. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the normal world. One of my main ones for the internet on YouTube: do not advertise your channel in comments or messages. Like, that's very rude to the community who's watching the video and the creator, because if you don't mention shit about the video that you're commenting on, that's rude. Like, you didn't even, it makes people feel like you didn't even watch it. You're just spamming your stupid, hey, come out, check out my channel, all over the place. Like, I'm not going to check out your channel. I will delete your comment. If you do it more than once, I'll block you. I absolutely hate that. Like, if you're gonna start a channel, do it right. Make eye-catching thumbnails, make decent videos, share it on media that you've made yourself, like Facebook, or like if you have a Tumblr or fanfiction where you already upload content and you have an audience, do that. But do not come on my channel or somebody or anybody's channel and be like, check out my channel, and not say crap about the video, or don't contribute to the conversations that are going on in the comments, because it's disrespectful to everybody. Just don't do that. And for fanfiction, you Sonic fans will know the name Werewolf Lover 99 or Christian Wolf 27 or Bear Valley 3365. So he was the first reviewer for a lot of people, including myself, and then he kept asking his ridiculous Gary Stu characters to come in. 6,000-pound gorillas that look like freaking Skittles and are all colors of the rainbow and can't wear pants. I'm pretty sure he's a troll, but that 26-year-old man who still lives with his mother, annoys me. Another pet peeve I have on fanfiction is when people write their stories in script format. You are literally sucking all emotion and all detail out by writing a script. I don't care if you don't have enough time to write an actual story. Just update slower. If you have to take your time, it's better. What did Miyamoto say? It's like a rushed game can never be fixed. A delayed game can be fixed. Something along those lines. Just don't write in script format. You are literally, first of all, you're not even supposed to on the site. It's fan fiction and not fan script. And second, like, why would you do that? You're literally ruining all emotion. Putting things in asterisks, whatever they're called, does not help me imagine it any better. If you're not describing the scene, I will have no idea what's going on. Like, I don't have to read a character's name before every line and like break the flow of the story. Just write it normally. Oh yeah, and there's the thing that my friends and I have called Glimpse the Hedgehog syndrome, who is also one of my friends. It's when people don't put the comma before the closing quotation. It's like blah 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 blah, he said. Like, they won't put the comma before the second quotation mark. Like, that bothers me. You're supposed to do that. Open a book and look at it. No offense to people who do that, but like, you shouldn't be you shouldn't be like, oh, nobody taught me that. It's like, you should know that. Just read a book. God. Okay, next question. Are there any movies, games, anything that you think are so bad it's good? Pretty sure there was a Romeo and Juliet movie made in the 90s, and it was like based in like Brooklyn or some crap, or New York or something, but like they used the original dialogue and they used modern weapons and stuff, and it made no sense. I watched part of it in English. Sonic 06 is pretty funny to watch on Game Grumps. It's that bad. That's pretty much it. Next questions. Gabiola652. First, most embarrassing moment in public. I can't really think of any. There's probably been some that were like embarrassing in that moment, but then I just forgot about them. Second, what is your biggest fetish? I don't have a fetish. You're looking in the wrong place on the internet if you are looking for fetish people. If you want to see somebody with a fetish, go check out the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, because that's... no. And third, what music do you listen to when writing? I absolutely adore Glitchx City. youtube.com/glitchxcity. I'll probably use her music in this video because she does these amazing Pokemon remixes and makes them feel so alive and emotional, and it's like, it really gets me going, especially if I'm writing Pokemon. And sometimes like I'll take a break from that and I'll listen to Pandora, which is, for me, is like Megan Trainor and Fall Out Boy. 4. Ever need a pastime? Ever tried hitting your head against the wall? And I heard it's good pastime when you got nothing better to do. Warning, may cause brain damage, severe headache, concussion, loss of consciousness, and loss of blood. Consult your doctor if you experience any of these symptoms. Rush to the nearest hospital if needed. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. Next questions from Zia the Hedgehog. Let's see. First question. Do you think Sega should stop with Sonic games? No. I think because Sega would go bankrupt if they stopped making Sonic games, because who remembers anything else from Sega other than like Street Fighter? I think they made Street Fighter and Knights. That's literally like all I remember other than Sonic from Sega, so no, I don't think they should. If Nintendo would buy Sega and make sure Miyamoto watches them very, very closely and make sure they don't mess up, I would like that. Then we could have a decent Sonic game. Have you ever played a Halo game? Nope. Who's your favorite fanfic writer? That's a hard question to answer because there's like so many great writers on the site, but I have to say one that really stands out for me is Gold the Fox, because I kind of got involved with like the Sonic and MLP community. Like, I don't write any of that because I don't like My Little Pony, but like everybody over there knows who I am, or at least the people who read his stories. So it's like I'm kind of there, but I'm kind of not there. But either way, I met a lot of great people on the site through him, and we met through the annoying werewolf lover 99. So I guess that's something. But yeah, he's become one of my best friends on the site. And what's your favorite cartoon airing right now? Total Drama, even though they have not uploaded another season for this year, because they're doing that stupid spin-off, which with a bunch of characters I don't know or like. I really love Total Drama. Despite a lot of people hating it, I loved the All-Star season. I thought it was great to see classic characters and the newer characters interact. I thought the Pikachu whatever sucked. I didn't like pretty much any of those characters. Facebook spoiled the ending. Season 6 was not a good ending. Season 6 wasn't that good, but the rest are perfect. And last question from him, what's your favorite story you have made? Total Drama Universe, because it's one of the biggest projects I have ever done. Like, ever. And I did it in 6 months. I wrote, I think, 270,000 words or something like that, and I don't know, it was like the best thing ever. I had a lot of plot, I had a lot of drama, and I like, even though I finished it probably over a year ago by now, it still holds up. Like, I'll go back and read it and I'll still enjoy it. I'll laugh at some of the stupid jokes I made. So yeah. Question from Matthew Garner. I think there are 6 questions. Let's see. First question, what do you think about people like Lastion who are arrogant, rude, and treating others like dirt? It's okay. See, if they're doing it when they're like 15, then that just means that's where they've peaked in life, And 10 years from now, they'll have 10 kids and be living in a trailer park and be unemployed and weigh 200 pounds. So I think karma will come back and bite them in the butt. So just let them be jerks, unless they're doing it to you, and then talk to somebody about it or punch them in the face. That works too. If you want to be like May. Question 2. What are your favorite Pokemon? Say top 10. I actually will probably maybe do that in a video someday, so I won't say top 10, but I'd say Charizard and Glaceon are pretty high up there. You know, your first Pokemon is usually a favorite, it's your mascot. Yeah. 3. Who is your favorite gym leader? I love Misty. Like, literally I loved her in the anime, and she was like, if you chose Charmander for first Pokemon in Red and Blue, she was like the hardest thing ever. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go in here with Charmander and like try over and over and over again. And I thought it was so funny because I would fail like 10 times, but every time I come back and Misty would still be like, hi, you're a new face, I specialize in water type Pokemon, blah 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 blah. If I really think about it, I could probably recite what she said because I failed against her so many times. Question 4. What is your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog game? I love Sonic 2. It's hard for the most part, but when you start getting towards the end, but it's like fun. It's like you go fast like you're supposed to in a Sonic game. And it's like there are different levels and it's colorful and it looks nice, and I like Sonic 2. If you could see any Sonic character and Pokemon duke it out, who would they be and who do you think would win? I would want Shadow and Pikachu to duke it out because Pikachu is a god slayer. Pikachu would win. And question 6. What would your reaction be if Pokemon were found in real life? I'd probably scream and shout and let it all out. And scream and shout and let it all out. No, I would probably be like really excited, and I'd go out and I'd find a Charmander and I'd be an Eevee, and I'd find an Eevee and I'd be like the best freaking Pokemon master ever. Next question, which I think is from Skype. I'm singing. Okay, these are from Gildifix. Question 1. What is your favorite drink? Large iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts, extra cream, extra sugar, because I couldn't get any sweeter. Question 2. If any of the Sonic characters had to live with you, who would you be able to stand the most without strangling them? Surprisingly, probably Sonic, because he would probably just go out and run around town all day and then come back and sleep on my roof. If you could create a Sonic game, what would you base the story around? As if Sonic games had any story to begin with. Okay, something like Sonic 06. Hear me out. Take out the romance. Put it in the normal Sonic world, make Eggman look normal, make Blaze so it doesn't ruin the timeline. Yeah, take out Elise, fix it so it works without Elise. It's a decent plot. It's dark, but you know, at least you're going somewhere. If you could create a Pokemon, what would its name, typing, and look be? I'm not sure, but I want a dolphin. I want it to be water and ice, and I want it to have decent stats, so I can have a decent ice Pokemon. I'd want like 110 special attack, and 110 speed, and like 80 for everything else. I think that might make it a pseudo legendary, but I don't know. I don't think so. It can be like Dolphino. I don't know. I'm not good at naming things. If you could create a new Pokemon type, what would it be and what would it be good and bad against? I just want better ice types. I don't even need a new type. I just want ice types to resist grass and stupid crap like flying. Like, why don't you resist that? Like a bird flies into an iceberg, what is it gonna do? Nothing. So why don't you resist it? If you had to move to a new house, where would you want to move to? Somewhere in the city so I could find a job, or at least in the suburbs, just something like that, somewhere near people. If life gives you lemons, who do you give them to? Glimpse. If you had to create a video game, what would it be centered on? I just want like an action RPG with like maybe platforming here and there. It's kind of a weird combination, but I feel like it would work. If you were in charge of Sega's character development, what would be the first change you make to character? Make Amy not a stalking fangirl. Change, it's not really a character development thing, but change Shadow's voice actor back to Jason Griffith. Change Jet's voice actor back to Jason Griffith. Oh, and give like all the characters a backstory and some depth. What do you think they are going to base the next Pokemon names on? Colors, gems, or something new? Colors, because I want a Red and Blue remake. No, I don't even care about Gen 7, I just want to be red in 3D. And final 2 questions from Captain Awesome, very long username, whose I can't find because he put it in the Patches Skype thing, and I've already messaged there for like 100 times, so I can't find it. Okay, I think one of them was, what's your favorite RGP? Ronald Ganondorf pizza. His was, what's your favorite RPG besides Pokemon? Kingdom Hearts. I have never played a Kingdom Hearts game. I've never even touched a PlayStation 2 or 3 or 4 or 1 or portable or Vita. But I think the Kingdom Hearts series is cool. It's got a very deep plot and like it just looks fun to play. So probably Kingdom Hearts if I had ever played one. And he asked, I think the other question was, if you could bring any fictional thing to life, what would it be? And I said the Elder Wand. And I would make Pokemon real, and he said that was cheating, and I said, well, you said anything, so same answer as yesterday. But I think that's all the questions. If I didn't answer your question, it probably means that you submitted it after I edited the video and recorded it, so I'm very sorry. Maybe if you ask it again at another time, I'll answer it. Speaking of which, you can ask it tonight. Hopefully, if nothing goes wrong. Gold the Fox and I will be having a stream here on this channel around either 8 or 9. We'll be having a stream here around 8 or 9. It'll be a podcast type thing. We'll talk about random crap like we always do. And maybe it'll become a weekly thing if enough people show up. You never know. So, yeah, you can ask your questions there. I'll probably answer them. Make sure you stop by. Later, subscribe. Like this video. Comment. Blah, 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 blah. And if you subscribe, and if you're on mobile, hit that little bell thing on my channel, get notified whenever I upload something. And you will also be notified when the stream starts and whenever I do stream. With the new YouTube layout ever since the Google Plus left is beautiful. And I'm very excited to use it today. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your questions, and thank you for an awesome 2 years on FanFiction. Hopefully we'll go way more time. I'm hoping to stay here until senior year. I'm a sophomore now, or I'm gonna be a sophomore in the fall, so we'll see what happens. So thank you so much for watching the video. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I will smell you later. Bye bye.